At the end of a journey, a man shall change, they say. I feel as though I am the same. No knowledge of what to do. No knowledge of what to want. No bloody wrath. No humble forgiveness. I am neither here nor there. We open up on an endless field, drenched in bright, golden light. It feels warm, not because of the light, but because of her.
The sun never sets, silly. The sun shines on Earth all the time, even when it's hidden behind the horizon. So the day and night, they're bound together forever. They cannot be without each other. I wonder how that must be. To be together forever, yet always apart. We haven't gone out together for so long, my love.
This is she, our love. We go to grab her a rose. After she is taken, confusion sets in. A hollow, gnawing feeling where our soul should be. The peace of the fields, the embrace of the golden light, the warmth of she, all gone. From that warmth, we descend into a hell made of meat. She isn't here, not fully, but a part of her remains. A part of she speaks to us from within the meat.
Well, that's it, my love. It took me away. It dragged me to its grave of meat. It put me under hundreds of locks. Will I ever see you again? Here, in the depth of the flowers of blood. It holds me with its red-hot fangs. It says it just can't stop. But I'm still waiting for you. Here, in the depth of the flowers of blood.
There's no way forward except through the meat. Our descent begins and a voice echoes out. The god speaks, taunting us, whispering that we should hurt ourselves. Whatever this thing is, it can see us, and it enjoys our suffering. The god's corridors are uncanny, like the back rooms, only twisted and marred, rendered onto itself again and again until it became a meat pulp hidden behind a facade of normalcy. On the surface, it is a wooden, rustic office space, but the cracks aren't so easy to hide. Feels like walking through a broken memory, fragments of what life used to be, or maybe what it should have been. It's monotonous, dark, eerily familiar, which makes it all the worse when something moves, especially when it shouldn't. Floating ahead of us is a Polaroid photo, a memento. Gazing at the photo seems to unlock something within us. It's blurry, a long-lost memory, perhaps. A threat, or maybe a warning. Either way, we keep going. We find the key, unlock the elevator, and sink deeper. The gut protests, but we don't listen. She's down there. We must find her. Instead of more meat, we find a seemingly normal room. Messy and cluttered, sure, but normal. A typewriter sits on the desk. Next to it, a phone is ringing. We pick up.
I have a present for you. Yeah, well, you are a slog. I can come.
There was already a writer inside you. I think he changed his profession.
This is a memory from our past, from she. Something, maybe the gut, maybe our own mind pulls us out too soon, far too soon. We must delve deeper. We must find she.
That's one writer's drive to take up music. Sadly, he's still blew his brains out. Mind if I ask when was the last time you hugged someone with all your heart?
We exit the elevator and she is there, at least a part of her. It's her head, locked behind metal and sinew. The structure holding her is unlike anything we've seen before. The meat is alive, it moves erratically in a manner as though it were pleasuring itself. We could stare at she forever, but we have to save her. As we search for the keys, the gut begins to speak again.
Here started out as a couple of lovers. They couldn't be separate even when they got inside here. Over the years, many have entered care and stayed in her arms forever.
Soon after, we stumble onto Care. No longer a person, but an amalgamation of flesh, of hands intertwined.
Care is a unique fire and firework. I guess Care has been very low lately. Of course, so many hugs with an endless stream of unknown meat.
The gut warns us not to kill her, says she's immune, but whether the gut was lying or our drive to find she had pushed us to, we put Care down. We pick up Care's arms and, for a moment, it feels like an embrace. A trick of the mind or a memory of what it felt like to hold her. Nothing makes sense, yet one thing is certain. The gut cannot be trusted. We push these thoughts aside. A piece of she, her head, is steps away. We reach for it and are struck by a blinding light. Our eyes adjust and we fall. The eternal fields look just like the opening area. The grass and hills stretch endlessly, but where it felt serene, now it feels strangely empty. Even though there is light, it is devoid of warmth.
Wow, bro, you alive? First time falling out from the gut, eh? Yeah, that sucks. I remember my first time. Well, the good news is that no one can eat you in this field. Except for me. But the bad news, there's nothing special to do here until someone else falls on us. I hop in my seat. By the way, my name is Snout. Nice to meet you, bro.
We climb onto Snout's back and ride through the fog. The haze parts slowly, and a heavy melancholy washes over us. Why are we here? Where is she?
I am the sun, and you have come to see your way. The search for your loved one, was it a success? Do you even remember her? Do you want to remember her?
Yes, more than anything.
Good luck to your meat.
A memento appears beneath our feet. We're starting to remember. Across the field, other mementos glimmer faintly, fragments of our past returning piece by piece, but everything's still hazy, like trying to recall a dream after waking. Where are we really? What is this place? And why did it take she? After some time wandering, we return to the cemetery, as if something unseen is guiding us. The entity doesn't seem hostile. If anything, it feels familiar, like a piece of she or something that wants to help us find her. It leaves behind a weapon, an amalgamation of guns and meat fused together, always together. We squeeze the pistol grip and look toward the metal rods surrounded by roses. Somehow, instinctively, we know what to do. We place her head on one of the rods, slowly, piece by piece. We will rebuild her. We'll win her back. We have to. Even though none of it makes sense, the way is clear to us. If we found her head down in the gut, the rest of her must be deeper still.
I'm not your enemy, but don't come near. Find yourself another entrance. I take this one. There is another next to the cemetery. The machines there shape the condemned into meat. You won't like it, but there's no other way, I think.
On the way, we meet Val, a musician. He plays for himself, to himself. A sad tune looping endlessly. A melody that traps him in his own sorrow. A self-fulfilling cycle of torment. And somehow, it feels that even if he stopped playing, the torment wouldn't end. Eventually, we find the entrance Rose mentioned. The whirring of machinery, the groans of the condemned, the sound seeps through the layers of meat. We hesitate for a moment, but the thought of she pulls us in. Some part of her is down there, so we leap.
I'm scared for you. You will rot here. I will help you. How much can we look?
Out of the gut corridors and into the meat factory. The gut is back, taunting us, reveling in the misery of our task. It had been awfully silent in the fields. I missed that silence. I hadn't imagined it possible, but the meat factory feels lifeless, even more so than the gut's monotonous corridors. A drab, soul-sucking maze of concrete and metal, lined with a faded industrial yellow. The air hums with something rotten, something mechanical. Navigating these halls feels like sinking deeper into the abyss. Nothing made sense before, and now, even less.
Haven't seen them yet. Well then, done. We share a bed with them. Not all of their heads are sweet, but some. Oh yeah.
By now, we've learned to expect the unexpected, but the gut, it always finds a way to unravel us, distort our senses, disorient us, delude us into a false sense of security. You can never let your guard down, even when everything looks almost normal.
It's a never-ending nightmare. No, the pipe snake isn't here. That bitch doesn't like outsiders. The gut will like that. My whole body hurts. They took my eyes.
We don't know why she is here, or what the gut is doing to her, but Rose seems to walk a path like ours. The difference is she's breaking, while we're still holding on somehow, still determined to go deeper, to find the rest of she.
I'm gonna cry. My loved one. This is your day. We will do what...
The gut's endless taunts bring us back. We're right to go deeper. Another part of her is right there. It's almost as if we can reach out and grab it. A few keys. That's all we need. We had better hurry. It feels like the walls are closing in. Why does it feel like the walls themselves are moving, shifting, closing in, breathing?
The gut will like that. That bitch doesn't like outsiders. I can't escape.
This sound keeps getting closer. Finally, the noise fades. The threat is gone. We have all the keys and another part of her awaits. Return to the fields and Rose is there.
I got the most fucked up photo. That was not my memory. Say, can you kill me? I won't get far on these feet. Come on. Help me.
We offer our help, if you can call it that. I wonder why the gut is doing this to her. Why it's keeping her alive, breaking her slowly. She knows things. More than we do. She's been here longer. Long enough to forget how to fight back. But we can't stop, not until she is whole again. We climb back onto Snout and start looking for the next way down. What's this? Another memento? Where the hell are we? One step into the cages and everything feels different, heavier. Are we even supposed to be here? Nothing above, nothing below, darkness all around. It's enough to drive anyone mad. Or maybe you already have to be mad to reach this place. The gut feels angrier, louder, crueler, more aggressive. It doesn't want us going further, which begs the question, why did it bring us here in the first place? Every corner hides danger. The metal chains underfoot rattle and echo. The sounds of pain, of misery, of cursed ramblings from nowhere and everywhere all at once. Somehow, despite it all, we collect the keys. We press on. What was that?
Don't believe your eyes. They pretend to be anything. Don't believe your eyes.
This place, why is it like this? Why does it feel so different from anything we've seen before? What the hell is that?
Well, handsome, are your brains still working? It's an interesting, handsome. You can get used to it. Okay, handsome, looks about right.
A lobotomizer. Don't believe your eyes. The bodies, the wires and chains, the cages, the TVs. This feels like an insane asylum. We have to get out. Now. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Just keep going. I've got you. We made it out. Somehow. One thing is clear. The gut doesn't want us to find her. It wants to confuse us, torture us, revel in our suffering. The dread, the confusion. It's because we can't remember. These places, they must have meant something to us once. Or maybe that's just what the gut wants us to believe. Regardless, we've been finding golden keys in the gut. Using them, we can explore more of the fields. For some reason, we find ourselves drawn to a melody. Upon listening closer, it pulls us in.
That girl knows. She always seems to be one step ahead of you.
The Backstreets, a strangely regular place, or at least as regular as anything in the gut can be. It's well lit, soaked in neon and trash, almost normal. Out of everywhere we've been, this feels the least like a distant memory. As we search for the keys to descend deeper, the gut speaks, maybe to distract us, maybe to taunt us with pieces of truth. It reveals to us glimpses of Rose.
For the first time Rose came here already had to look at 100 East. I swear I saw Rose and she. They got lost somewhere in these streets. Rose thinks she knows all the rules of the game, but the painful truth is still a mystery to her.
Wait, Rose and she knew each other? Then that means we probably knew Rose too. But why would the gut tell us this? Why now? It's lied, mocked, and tormented us since the beginning. Could it be that Rose isn't real? Maybe she's a creation of the gut. Or maybe she's a piece of us, a figment of our psyche, broken off and used to torment us further.
Wait, John PC, you think that what is happening around is some kind of metaphor?
Whatever. Let's just get her part and get out of here. Nothing matters. Nothing except getting her back. Only a few more parts left. We search the fields, hoping to find the next place she might be, the next piece of her. Luckily, Snout, our only companion, offers us a bit of help.
If you're tired of riding here, I can quickly get you where you need to. Your eyes will not have time to blink.
He was right. In the blink of an eye, we were somewhere new. A place we hadn't seen before. Cold, unwelcoming. Not that the gut has ever been warm, but this is different. Every time you think you've seen it all, the gut throws something new at you. And with each new place, it feels like the world we're in is slipping further from reality. Like it's on the brink of something worse. Through the dead trees, a faint sound of music drifts on the wind. Like a siren call. Almost against my will, I follow it. It's a cabin? This is the lamest place in the gut. He won't last long without a fire to stay warm, try to go from house to house and light bonfires along the way. We're in the Meatwoods, the first zone in the gut that introduces a permanent status effect. If we don't stay vigilant, if we're not quick and careful, the cold will take us before the meat does. Who was that? Enough. Another part of her is right there. Focus. We know how the gut thinks. We know its tricks. Something is here. I can feel it. It's a deer? Somehow, it died before we did. Now I can open the elevator. I can get to she. Nothing will stop me, I promise. One more part left. We're so close. One more part, and we can be together forever. She's here. I can feel it. I'm so close. But why do I feel so... I have to go. I have to.
Welcome to the Reds. God stained the floor. It's made of crystallized blood. I can't even say how expensive it is.
This is the Reds. Another labyrinth of meat and misery, malformed by the gut to resemble a museum or a gallery. The meat curtains only do so much to hide the facade. The deeper we go, the more it reveals itself. The more its levels blend together, melding in a grotesque dance of flesh and madness. It feels like the facade is going to crack soon.
Don't be afraid. Why don't you want to go? I would love that. How long?
I got enjoy our relationship anymore.
Let's just get out.
I don't get any positive emotions when they're not in their love and the other thing and how much time they get.
Do not worry. You won't lose anything. I've done it 100 times. Do not worry. It will be better.
Another memory. Was he operating on me? More importantly, this is her final part. The closer we get, the more displeased the gut becomes.
Do you enjoy walking around the field in your own defeat?
We have much bigger problems than that. It won't die, it just won't die. I need to find the final key. Is that... We're in the fields again, out of this disgusting place. But where's Snout? Is this what the gut meant? Did it do something to him? It doesn't matter. I have all her parts. I have her. I just need to put her back together. We run and run and run. Our memories are coming back, slowly but surely. We'll piece everything back together. We'll piece her back together. Finally, we're here. She's Snout? What the? No, I cannot lose her again.
Do you feel it? It will be over soon. I will take you home.
the insides. One last push. The final step to getting everything back. The gut doesn't even try to hide the facade anymore. Everything, the ugly truth, the rotten meat, it's all laid bare for us to see. As we make our way through the insides, something changes. The gut's tone softens. It speaks to us like it never has before. Where it once mocked and taunted, now it almost mourns. And then, silence. We're left to face the final horror the gut has to throw at us. The gutworm, a massive creature, always aware of where we are. It consumes everything that dares to stand between us in our mad dash to collect the final set of keys. Once we do, we are faced with a door. Not an elevator this time. A door. For the first time, we're not going deeper. Snout, our old companion, the one that's tall she, lies broken nearby, a note rests beside what remains of him. The same happened to you. We open lock after lock after lock, the gutworm closing in on us, and at the very last second we step through. But we don't find she. We find they. To be together forever, yet always apart. I cannot understand. Was I too late? Was I not trying hard enough to get her back? One thing is clear. I've paid enough for whatever I've done, but all this suffering has only led to more suffering. At the end of a journey, a man shall change, they say. I feel as though I am the same. No knowledge of what to do, no knowledge of what to want, no bloody wrath, no humble forgiveness. I am neither here nor there. The door opens. We step outside. The world around us bleeds red. There is no wrath, no peace, no feeling at all. And then, a golden light. Safe to say, the gut, the corridors, the meat factory, the fields, the backstreets, the insides, none of it is real. Even Rose, Snout, Sun, Val, all the characters we come across, they most likely represent people our character knew, or what he knew about them, how they made him feel. Rose could have been a mutual friend stuck between our character and Chi. Laugh and Eye is probably a reminder of the surgeon or whoever told our character about the lobotomy procedure in the first place. Val could very well be how our character saw himself. These aren't actual places, nor actual people. Not when we see them anyways. They're manifestations of our character's psyche, or whatever remains of it. Fragments of a broken mind, stitched together by memory and regret. Golden Light is a story told through the eyes of an unreliable narrator. Nothing we experienced is literal. What I'm going to tell you is my interpretation of the story, but it's worth noting that in Golden Light, no single interpretation is correct or incorrect. Our character was a writer, ambitious, even obsessive. A man who poured every thought, every feeling, every fiber of himself into his craft, hoping to make it big. Till one day he poured and nothing came out. Writer's block, a stagnation, the silence of a mind once ablaze with words. He didn't know why, he couldn't understand how, and his ambition, his raging hunger refused to accept it. She, his girlfriend, tried to be there for him, but he pushes her away, he shuts himself off from the world, sinking deeper into his room, into his words, or the lack of them. She visited him sometimes, teased him about his disheveled state, Despite the complications, him being distant, her wanting more, they go out and get lost in the back streets. They still had moments. Times where they got lost into the night joyfully as rain trickled down their faces. Love like that is hard to let go of. For a fleeting second, he remembers what it feels like to live outside his words. But that hole inside him, the emptiness ambition had carved, couldn't be filled by love. Only success. She felt the distance growing. She felt the weight of being shut out, ignored, unseen. She tried to reach him, told him she missed her friends, told him she was scared for him. She extended her hand one last time, asking him to come outside, to see the light. And he refused. He stayed behind, drowning in his work. One day, he saw her speaking with another man, and something inside him broke. Whether in rage or despair, we don't know, but something happened, something irreversible. She left him. And in her absence, a singular truth plants itself in the fiber of his being. She was the greatest gift he'd ever been given. He had lost the best thing he ever had. He agonizes, he writhes, he paces, he has to win her back, but she won't pick up his calls. So he does the only thing he can think of. He rushes to her place. She has to take him back. They were meant for each other. They'll be together forever. He finds her intertwined with another man. In an instant, his world is shattered. He looks at her eyes, not knowing if she sees him, not knowing if she even cares. Her voice echoes in his mind. To be together forever, yet always apart. The she he loved was gone. He lost her, and she became they. That image is burned into his mind, the woman he loves with another man. Whatever suffering he caused her, whatever suffering he endured, it all led to more suffering. He feels no rage, he feels no peace. He cannot bring himself to curse her, nor does he know how to forgive her or himself. So he does the only thing he knows how to do. For the first time in forever, he writes. The words came back to him, flooded the pages. Pain echoes in his words. His tragedy became his masterpiece. He became very successful, beyond his wildest dreams. But the hole never closed. So he takes up another challenge to become a musician, only to find himself unfulfilled yet again. The gold, the drugs, the food, the alcohol, it means nothing. Nothing could fill the void. Nothing could erase that image of they. Eventually, the pain became too much. He chose what seemed to be an easier way out. He chose to get a lobotomy, a forced forgetting, a way to erase her and the him that lost her, a way to silence the gnawing pain in his gut. He chooses to forget, by force, what he lost, after having found no fulfillment in the ambition he once sought. That, I think, is the story of Golden Light, a story of passion and ambition, of regret and loss. The gut speaks out to us, taunts us, refuses to be silenced. It forces us to face our ambition, our failures, the memories we sought to bury. The gut is a metaphysical journey through our character's life, the events that led to his demise, the lobotomy he chose to undertake, the pain he chose to forget only to painstakingly piece it together again within his fractured psyche. You can't run away from regrets. The lobotomy didn't make things easier. In the end, he remembers everything, every dream, every nightmare, all the happy moments, all the sad ones too. He remembers everything he ever forgot. He remembers losing everything he ever loved. She, in the end, she, in the end, she was his golden light, the warmth that gave his life meaning, now a distant glow he can never bask in, doomed to be together forever, yet always apart. If you made it all the way through this journey, through the gut, the memories, the madness, and everything in between, thank you, truly. This was a massive project, and the fact that you stuck around means more than you know. Before we wrap up, I want to give a massive shout out to the people who helped bring this story to life with their voices. She, voiced by Syme, Rose, voiced by Jodas Ball, Snout, voiced by Big Fish, Sun, voiced by Crikel, Laugh and I, voiced by Oil King, Surgeon, voiced by Waste Trombes, and Medusa, voiced by Cappy. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. It helps out way more than you think. And hey, if you want to hang out, talk theories, or just chill with the community, the Discord is open. We've got a lot of chill people who are more than happy to call friends, so come through. Also, channel memberships are open. If you want to support the channel directly, help me make bigger, longer, even more unhinged videos like this, that's the best way to do it. Just keep in mind that it's never required, but always appreciated. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.